Hi, I'm Kanan Breen, and believe it or not, I got suspended from Fitchburg State 25 years ago due to bad grades. I was young and not paying attention, and I didn't understand that I could drop those classes I hated. So I didn't attend to them, or I didn't participate, or both. And I got a really low GPA at first semester. I think it was like a point 0.7. I don't know if that's a record or something. I've never asked yet, but I tried picking up the pieces that second semester here, and I could not get my GPA high enough, and I was suspended. It all worked out for the best, though, because I went to work for Caldor, which some of you may remember. For those of you that don't remember Caldor, they were one of the department store chains that got murdered when Walmart started to grow big. They just could not compete price-wise, and they had to close. But I met my wife there. Carrie and I met uh, more than 25 years ago at Caldor, and we started dating 24 years ago in June of 1993. And on June 14th of 97, we got married on Flag Day. And so we've got a 20-year anniversary right around the corner, which we're very excited about. We're lucky enough to have two teenage daughters, Mackenzie and Corinne. Mackenzie's 16 and Corinne is 15, and they go to Sizer, sophomore and freshman. They keep me on my toes because I never know when I'm supposed to walk on eggshells and when I can just goof off with them. So I just go straight for the goofing off with them, and I get a lot of "Dad," which I'm sure you understand. I don't let it get to me. I actually think it's kind of funny. Uh, it's not an easy job to try to be a cool dad. I try every day. I think I'm succeeding. I do a lot of fun stuff with my kids, even in high school. They still allow me to take them places, and they're willing to be seen with me, so I'll take that. They've got a lot of friends that seem to enjoy spending time with me too, because they're always asking me to cart them all around. So I do that too, and I'll take it. I think that's a win. And I'm surrounded by females here. My dog Duchess is a female German Shepherd, so I mean I am rolling with the punches sometimes around here, and I occasionally have to escape to keep my sanity. And usually that involves getting in the car with some loud metal and just enjoying some me time. A lot of times it's driving to campus, or when I was working, it was driving to work. But definitely important for me to get some me time occasionally. The other aspect of family for me is my military family. I told you something about my family, and now my military family is a huge chapter in my life. I was in the unit for almost 24 years. I uh, I was in the 212th Engineering Installation Squadron here in Massachusetts, one of only 15 engineering installation squadrons in the Air Force. Air Guard picks up 14 of those. There's only one active duty engineering installation unit. And we install, engineer and install telecom equipment all over the world. It took me to some neat places. And for the last about 12 years, almost 12 years, with the unit, I was the education and training manager, and I did that job for the military, and I did it during the week as a civilian, a GS employee. The GS employee has a thing called dual status when you're work for a military unit, where you have a requirement of having military affiliation in order to be in the unit. Now, this was a problem for me because I had some medical issues. In 2010, June of 2010, I had a heart attack, but I was able to curb any issues because I was able to get all my numbers back in check, and I didn't require any surgery or anything. I just had to take some meds. I still do, actually, and change my diet and get some exercise and all that, and I brought all my numbers down. Unfortunately, a few years later, I had another heart attack during some testing, and then they figured out that I had an additional blockage that needed to be opened up. So I had to get a stent at 41, and that was the beginning of the end. I had to the National Guard Bureau deemed me unfit for military duty, and I had to leave the military, which meant that I lost my civilian job, and I was expected to cut the cord with something that I had been involved with for almost a quarter of a century in one fell swoop, and needless to say, it was a stressful summer. Luckily, my family and I were able to get some hiking in, and I was able to hit the gym and hit some weights and get some counseling, and between those three things, I was able to close one chapter and open a new one. And my ladies are very supportive of me, and they let me continue to visit the unit a few times a year to keep in touch with everybody. And I just think it's so important that no matter who you call family, and it's very important for you to surround yourself with people that love and support you and that make you happy. And that's what I want to end with. Make sure that you're doing that. Make sure that you're getting the support and the love that you need, and make sure that you're happy, and you will be able to handle any challenges that come your way. Thank you.